Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the chair. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. It is a monster matchup, Jim Beglin.
Well, the atmosphere, Peter, certainly doesn't feel like a friendly. We all know about the quality we have on show here, so I hope that the crowd demand as much as they can get, and I hope the players will oblige on that.
So it's away we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy, João Cancelo, will be key, Peter, I think. OK, he might not be the strongest defensively, but his pace, his crossing, the creativity he shows higher up the pitch, all of those are second to none, especially the way he exploits those half spaces to find telling passes. It more than makes up for the odd defensive wobble.
Okay, interesting. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Sanchez. He came in hard, very hard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. João Cancelo is there, and he can get that clear. Araujo can get it clear. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Aim forwards. And he's there to clear it. Sanchez. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. And it's Mendes. João Neves. And here's Bruno Fernandes. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Araujo. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Shot, surely! He's delivered all right!
What a super start! A total shocker for the opponents. Talk about how to wrestle control. That's how you do it. Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. João Neves. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva delivers. Sanchez. And here's Raul. Oh, shooting chance! And it's been taken short. Now here's the delivery. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto, gently done. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. Very nicely done. Plenty waiting in the middle. Nice control. That looks a good cross. Now it's Jimenez. And that is as far as they're going to go. Played into space out wide. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
That has been knocked clear. Out for a throw. João Cancelo. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And he shoots!
Bruno Fernandes just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Sanchez. Can he latch on to this? Mendes makes the interception. Mendes getting this one clear. That is good strength. Sanchez. Vega with the clearance. Oh, good spread. Spread out to the left. Played in with purpose. Yep, it's a corner. João Neves clears it away. That's going to go a long way. Out to the left it goes. Bruno Fernandes. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Looks to the other side. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes tries a shot! That was superb goalkeeping!
Bruno Fernandes really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vitinha plays it short. Oh, that's neat. And a shot! And the ball's come loose here. Vega. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the right. Can he get onto this? That'll be a throw. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! Now it's Bernardo Silva. That has been knocked clear. Nuno Mendes. Oh, there's a probing ball. And here's Bruno Fernandes.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Sanchez. Vega producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vitinha. Pedro Neto goes for a shot! It's really well cleared. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. And he's got his climbs up big! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. And he goes cross-field. Vitinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
And it's played forward. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Vitinha forwards and with intent. And here's Raul. Oh, easy pickings there. Vitinha. Mexico suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Look, they've simply been punished for a sleepy start. Time for that wake-up call.
Sanchez. Has a quick glance. Played out wide. Mexico already trailing and we've barely begun. Out to the right. And here's Raul. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. And he's heaved it away. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Raul Jimenez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Neto. And it's Mendes. Up he goes! He's scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Mexico are in serious threat of getting left behind. 2 goals down already. Oh, such a clever touch. Mendes clears it away. Vitinha cuts out the pass. Played out to the right. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. Played out towards the right wing. Alvarez tries to clear. João Cancelo. Played in deep. Defending of the desperate variety. That's really well manoeuvred. Vega gets it away. Mexico have reclaimed it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Jimenez. João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. Well timed, excellent interception. Oh, played through for the wide man. Oh, what a climb! It's a loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! Aim forwards. João Cancelo. No, again there's no way through. Aimed in towards the centre. Moved on forwards. Sanchez. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Bruno Fernandes. João Cancelo. João Cancelo chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Neto goes on a run down the left wing. So who's he picking out? Lovely bit of skill. João Neves. Sanchez. Alvarez. And it's played forward. Vega tries to clear. Bernardo Silva. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That has found him in acres of space. That's very neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
That's really well manoeuvred. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. João Cancelo. Now it's Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Bernardo Silva. No way through, so back it comes. And that's a good ball. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo! That's a bad place to challenge. What's he giving? Now, the referee has given a free kick just outside the box.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Cristiano Ronaldo! side's come loose. Cross from Cancelo.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Alvarez shifted upfield. That's the throw. João Cancelo. João Neves. João Neves. Oh, good spread. Now then, the ball's come loose. Bernardo Silva. Played towards the other side. Pedro Neto with the delivery. And here's Bernardo Silva. And he welcomes it in. Shoots! And claimed it back swiftly. A chance to play it in. Gets good distance on it. Vitinha. Vega chooses to go cross-field. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bruno Fernandes. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Aim forwards. Raul. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Nuno Mendes. Vitinha. And here's Bruno. Can he finish? Defending of the desperate variety. Vega looks to the other side. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's managed to get free. Nuno Mendes. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's found a way through. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Over to the left.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Sanchez. Up towards the front line. And it's played forward. Do have a chance to counter here. Just the goalkeeper to beat. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. And here's Raul. Jimenez knocks it out wide. And he's there to clear it. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Vitinha. Vitinha forwards and with intent. Alvarez. That's a lovely, neat pass. Sanchez. It's run loose here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Played out to the right. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes tries a cross. That has been knocked clear. Sanchez. He's onto it in a flash. It'll be a throw-in. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes played over towards the opposite flank. Decent chance! And it's hoisted clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Raul. And it's Raul. Sanchez. Oh, nice touch. Clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Vitinha attempts a clearance. He's being urged to shoot. And here's Raul. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Chance for a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Mendes shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Quality ball. Jimenez spread out to the left. Defending of the desperate variety. Is having a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Mendes is there, and he can get that clear. Mendes, gently done. Pedro Neto. Mendes, aim forwards. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's nice. Araujo. João Neves. It's Inviting looking ball that. That has been cut short. And here's Raul. Sanchez. Out towards the flank. That is lovely. João Cancelo forwards and with intent. He's through here. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's played forward. Now it's Jimenez. Vega does well to get it back. João Cancelo. João Neves. That's really well manoeuvred. This might... He's had a shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Bruno Fernandes brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Alvarez shifted upfield. They get a throw in. Vitinha. And it's Mendes. Mendes, and that's aimed into the middle. And Bernardo Silva!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Moved on forwards. And here's Raul. Oh, he's been flattened there. Bruno Fernandes, who does have an assist to his name. Nuno Mendes. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Oh, lovely feeding, is such a good mover. Vitinha. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Cristiano Ronaldo is offering a right smile there.
And here's Raul. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Araujo, gently done. Nuno Mendes. 15 minutes till half-time. And they can counter here. Vega can get it clear. Pedro Neto. João Neves. Ronaldo, now he's off and running. And here's Neto. Nice physical challenge. Pedro Neto has been caught there, it's a foul. Sanchez. And he goes cross-field. Can he finish? A real chance and a real let-off. Vega. Vitinha. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. João Neves. And it's Cancelo. Great. João Neves is fouled. Pedro Neto. Good chance! Decent enough try.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Alvarez played out to the left flank. Bernardo Silva looking understandably energised after his goal. And it's Cancelo. João Neves played through into space. Can he deliver? Big chance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Raul. Vega wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Aim forwards. And he's got his range wrong there. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. Nuno Mendes. Played towards the other side. And it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva carries the ball down the right. Lovely, now then. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Raul. Sanchez puts them all in. They've played it short. But that is good defending. It's been repelled. Moved on forwards. Alvarez gets over and intercepts. Vega gets it clear. Tries a deft little ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. João Neves. Oh, can he get onto this? Vitinha. Araujo goes steaming forward. Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. And it's played forward. Tries to get it clear. Now that's well seen too. Nuno Mendes. Mexico are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Araujo forwards and with intent. Bernardo Silva. There are a few waiting for it. Hit into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Bernardo Silva. That's really well manoeuvred. He has found the way through. This is quite a run, and he's not done yet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Bruno Fernandes. Mendes played over towards the opposite flank. João Cancelo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Bruno Fernandes. It's a mighty effort! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play, plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. Over to the left. He's got away. Crosses it in here.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Alvarez, aim forwards. That's been drilled forward.
Raúl Jiménez really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Vitinha. Oh, he's found support out wide. Clears it away. Alvarez. Alvarez, gently done. Back into the middle. It's a promising position. Throw it. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Araujo driven forward. Muscular approach does pay off here. caresses it through. Out of play for a goal kick. João Neves. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. Nuno Mendes with the... Oh, smashing header! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Mexico keep the ball, but can't do anything meaningful with it. And he goes cross-field. He's in plenty of space here. Time to deliver. That is a brilliant interception. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. Cross goes in there. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, sweet feet. Looks across and plays it in. And that has been cleared. Pedro Neto! And that's caused a worry or two. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Sanchez. And he goes cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. We expected better, and so did he. Ronaldo spread out to the left. Cristiano Ronaldo. Moved on forwards. Cleared away. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Mexico clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Bernardo Silva. Proves too strong. Sanchez. Picks it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Pedro Neto. Bruno Fernandes. Calmly anticipates. Sanchez. Alvarez. And it's played forward. Oh, nicely intercepted. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's a good run down the left. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. That's a throw. And it's Bernardo Silva. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. João Neves. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Played into the middle. Moved on forwards. Looks to the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Raul. Vega does really well to win the ball there. Vega. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Raul. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's been slipped through. Now it's Pedro Neto. Defending of the desperate variety. Deftly away. Vega. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Mendes. Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Vitinha. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And what's he giving here? Mexico present their opponents with the best possible chance here. A lot of furious gesticulation, but it is never going to make the referee overturn a decision.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
"3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Raul. Vitinha. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. It's out for a goal kick. And it's played forward. Alvarez. Oh, this looks sharp. Great work on the overlap. Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here. Not much subtlety about that challenge. That's a nicely weighted pass. And we've reached half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So, 45 minutes to turn it round. And here's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Sanchez. Sanchez. That's good play. And the shot! Cristiano Ronaldo. João Cancelo. And it's Raul. João Neves. Vitinha. Vega. Vega, played over towards the opposite flank. Bernardo Silva. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Portugal have got it back. Bruno Fernandes has got himself a free kick. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Vega knocks it out wide. That has been knocked clear. Sanchez. Jimenez chasing after it. And it's hoisted clear. João Neves. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. Lovely feet. Bernardo Silva. Played out wide. Sanchez. Alvarez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that was very necessary. João Neves. And it's Bernardo Silva. Pedro Neto. He is just caressing the ball. Takes a shot. Oh, the keeper's equal to it.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Tries to dink it through.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vega. Araujo. Played towards the other side. Nuno Mendes. Aim forwards. Sanchez. Sanchez chooses to go cross-field. That's really well manoeuvred. And he welcomes it in. The message is clear, none shall pass. Now it's Jimenez. Crosses it in. Out to the right. Now the ball in. Nuno Mendes. And he goes cross-field. Bernardo Silva. Ambitious ball here. Danger averted for now. Vitinha goes short. In, but a mighty effort! It goes to show he is human after all.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Out to the left it goes. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Decent progress down the left. Ball comes in. Gets it away. Pedro Neto. Cristiano Ronaldo, and he's surging through. Pedro Neto. And it's been played through. And the shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. João Neves. João Cancelo. That's tidy. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Aim forwards. Showing good feet, and he has been fouled there. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Great defending, strong and determined. Nuno Mendes. Pedro Neto. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo. And it's played forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, well measured. Oh, what a climb! Oh, he put himself into a great position. Moved on forwards. And that has been cleared. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Araujo. That's really well manoeuvred. Raul. And he's there to clear it. And that's been won straight back. Oh, that's neat. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Up he goes! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
And it's Bernardo Silva. And he cuts out the supply. Bruno Fernandes. It's a mighty effort! Oh, not the best of headers. Alvarez shifted upfield. And here's Raul. There's the shot! It's in! And they are right back within touch! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. They were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
So is this the start of a comeback? Vega. Vitinha moved on forwards. Nuno Mendes. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Raul. João Neves with a definite foul there. Sanchez opts to play it back. Oh, good spread. Looking to go deep. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Pedro Neto.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Raul. Oh, he's found support out wide. Vega attempts a clearance. Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo. Alvarez wins the duel this time. Sanchez aimed forwards. Out towards the flank. Bernardo Silva. Sanchez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That's tidy. Knocks it out wide. Played back in. Oh, it's come loose. Vega. Araujo. João Neves. Vega goes forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Alvarez. Played out to the right. Sanchez. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He is just caressing the ball. Cleared without complication. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Dinks one through. Dink through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Good effort first time.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley.
Mexico are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Is onto it in a flash. Sanchez. Sanchez chooses to go cross-field. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed in towards the centre. João Cancelo. Araujo forwards and with intent. That's a little off target. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
João Cancelo. And it's played forward. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. João Cancelo. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Portugal will think that now's the time to shut up shop. Just ensure you see this out without any more incident.
Portugal have somehow to break through, though. That's really well manoeuvred. Plenty waiting in the middle. Lofted in. And the ball is out of play. Vega, gently done. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. It's an inviting looking ball, that. João Cancelo concedes a free kick for that. Vitinha. Pedro Neto. Bernardo Silva. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Succumbs to the pressure.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Out to the right. Oh, can he get onto this? Sanchez. He's in plenty of space here. Brilliantly cut out. Bernardo Silva. João Neves. Araujo. Over to the left. Pedro Neto. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes. Tries a measured ball. Well read. And the danger is averted. Bruno Mendes. Araujo. Araujo shifted upfield. And it's Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Sanchez. And here's Raul. It's a loose ball. Oh, good spread. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Alvarez, forwards and with intent. Araujo. João Neves. Vitinha. Has a look and plays it forward. Alvarez gets over and intercepts. Aim forwards. Well, there's a probing ball. Oh, such a clever touch. A chance to play it in. Spread out to the left. Great chance!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Sanchez. And that's aimed into the middle. Araujo can get it clear. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo played out towards the right wing. He is through here. Bernardo Silva. And it's played in here.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
And it's played forward. Nice physical challenge. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Well timed, excellent interception. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Alvarez, Sanchez. Moved on forwards. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Raul. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. And here's Christian. Goes for the shot! And that's really well manoeuvred. Sanchez. Sanchez played over towards the opposite flank. Great work on the overlap. That's good play. And here's Raul. Played out to the right. And that's been well dealt with. Cristiano Ronaldo. Played into space out wide. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he deliver? Driven forward. Bernardo Silva does really well to win the ball there. João Cancelo shifted upfield. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Cancelo. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva delivers. Defending of the desperate variety. Back in once more. Sanchez. Aim forwards. Raul. Sanchez. Raul. Cross goes in. Oh, smashing header! No, couldn't quite control it.
Portugal, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Over to the left. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's shifting through the gears here. Vitinha played out to the left flank. Mendes. Oh, it's played into the area. Sanchez. Sanchez, gently done. Now who's going to be first to this? João Neves. it's played forward. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Moved on forwards. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's nice. Takes aim and crosses. Bruno Fernandes. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Raul. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Over to the left. Pedro Neto. Lovely feet. Raul. Sanchez. Some good work on the right flank here. Time to deliver. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Pedro Neto getting this one clear. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's hoisted clear. Vega cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And that has been clubbed away. Jimenez played out towards the right wing. And it's Raul. Oh, good spread. Out to the right. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Sanchez, cross into the box. And he's there to clear it. Alvarez. Bruno Fernandes. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And he's managed to get free. Clears it away. Calmly anticipates. Vega. Played towards the other side. Pedro Neto. Takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes.
Portugal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So here comes the substitution. So now the difference is 3. Alvarez, oh, good spread. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nuno Mendes. João Cancelo looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva, forwards and with intent, aim forwards. And here's Raul. Sanchez. That's very neat. And here's Raul. Raul! Lacking in accuracy. Araujo, João Neves, Vega has played it long, that has been cut short. Alvarez, gently done. Great defending, strong and determined. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Decent chance! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
He has found a way through. Nice control. Sanchez. Cleared away. Have it back and can go again. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that has been cleared. Bernardo Silva. Looking to break at pace. Vitinha moved on forwards.
Pedro Neto really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's played forward. Strong running down that left flank. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. can get it clear. Sanchez, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Vitinha. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And that's been won straight back. Araujo. João Cancelo. And here's Bruno Fernandes. Portugal have a free kick. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Alvarez. That's really well manoeuvred. Sanchez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nuno Mendes. João Neves. Raul. And back to the goalkeeper. Sanchez. Sanchez chooses to go cross-field. Cross goes in there, climbs up big! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Araujo shifted upfield. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely intercepted. That's really well manoeuvred. Looking here to chip it through. Nuno Mendes. Aim forwards. Mendes, gently done. Played towards the other side. Sanchez crosses it in. It's going to be and the finish! Oh, it's come loose. He can get that clear. Moved on forwards. And here's Raul. Sanchez. Done delicately. Vega with the clearance. Played into the middle. Araujo is there and he can get that clear. Crossed in again. Oh, what a climb! Final touch was poor. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. And it's Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. That's a cute ball. That has been knocked clear. And here's Raul. Cleared away. Bruno Fernandes. Bernardo Silva. Araujo. And that's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Played out to the right. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Raul. Vitinha. Araujo, gently done. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Vitinha. Vega, aim forwards. Now, where's he looking? Nuno Mendes looks to the other side. João Cancelo. And here's Bernardo Silva. Bernardo Silva spread out to the left. Pedro Neto, and that's aimed into the middle. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Araujo. Vega. Vitinha. Araujo, and he goes cross-field. Bruno Fernandes. Pedro Neto. It's a throw-in. Climbs up big! Great football, shot and save. Into the last 5 minutes. Sanchez, gently done. It's a goal kick. Bruno Fernandes, played out towards the right wing. Bernardo Silva. Oh, smashing header! And that has been clubbed away. Oh, nice touch. Araujo. Vitinha. And it's Cancelo. Out towards the flank. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes has given away a free kick. Keeper's got good distance on that. Vitinha. João Cancelo. Nuno Mendes. Mendes, nicely aimed pass. Sanchez. Sanchez. Chance! Only partially clear. Over to the left. And a chance! João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Araujo chooses to go cross-field. Now that's well seen too. Moved on forwards. Could be danger here. Turns and goes back. Shot a goal! And that is great goalkeeping. João Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Gets a good foot in there. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Out to the right. Bernardo Silva. João Cancelo. Pedro Neto. Vitinha. Mendes. Oh, good-looking ball. And they've got rid. Aim forwards. Vega gets it away. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Vitinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception. Sanchez. And it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Out to the left it goes. Sanchez gets across to intercept that. Alvarez. Aim forwards. Very nicely done. There are a few waiting for it. Tries to get it clear. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Does really well to win the ball there. Whistle's gone, and they've got themselves a free kick. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Vitinha. Vega, gently done. It's just beyond his reach. Looks to the other side. Bruno Fernandes. João Neves. Forwards and with intent. Bruno Fernandes. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Sanchez flings in across. João Cancelo gets good distance on it. Spread out to the left. That is lovely. Flashes it across. Vega gets it away. Pedro Neto. And it's Mendes. And the referee brings it to a close. Mexico suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look, it was very one-sided. Their players didn't turn up for the first half, and then it all went downhill.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que para esta transmisión por radio